Hello, you all are welcome back to Reese World. If you click on this video, you clearly want to watch Back to School Ghost Week in Southern Cameroon. So if this is your first time stopping on this channel, you're highly welcome. And if you've been watching my videos, I just want to say thank you so much. Please don't go without subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below of what you think of this video. As school resumes this September in Cameroon, the English-speaking part of Cameroon, currently facing the crisis, declared a 2 weeks back-to-school ghost week to boycott school resumption in this part of the country. Here is Buea in the southwest region. The situation here is tight. If you know Buea, and this particular part of Buea is my 17, this place is always so busy and choked up with people. But today, as you can see, Buea is actually respecting the ghost week. In fact, this particular day, the situation wasn't so bad in the morning, but later in the day around say 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, places were totally empty. It's like people had to run away home because there were gunshots from, I don't know the direction exactly, but there were gunshots in town and they burned some cars, so everybody had to go home. Boya seems to be respecting the rules as all stores are closed. We can't find any student on the street. Even my 17, the most busy part of this boy, as I can say, is very empty within this period. And everybody is just trying to stay safe. This is what happens every year when schools are about to resume. They always do this lockdown, 2 weeks. Sometimes people say it's 1 month. At times people argue. Yeah, taxis are moving, but if you know Boya, the number of taxis you see on the street, that is not what happens on a regular day here in Boya. So I was actually going down to Limbe, so I decided to film everything so you guys can see the situation on the way. You see these stores here, these are stores, all these places that are closed, these are people's shops of license, bars, and other stuffs that people use for business purposes. They are all closed, completely closed. Nobody is selling today. Even mobile money kiosks, they are all closed. Nobody is risking it because the warning has been passed. No movement. If you find yourself in trouble, then you have to blame yourself. See, I actually left the house going. I was like, anyway, let me try my luck. I have no option. What I have to do in Limbe is important and I will go. So I was just going and scared on my way. I was scared to death as I kept going ahead. Places people were reducing from the road. Places were looking like, no, this is really a ghost town. This year, I think it kind of affected Boya so much more than other years. Other years, Boya don't really respect this ghost week. But this year is rough in Boya. And yeah, this is Mutengene. You guys can see Mutengene too is fully respecting ghost week. Like everywhere is closed. All these shops, look at students. Children are now moving and selling instead of going to school. On a normal school day, children will be in school by this hour and all these places will be open and business will be booming. But no, you either see a child carrying a bucket to sell and not all children, or fetching water like they are doing there, or just sitting at home or playing around. There was nobody going to school, nobody opening stores because there's this thing that they do. Like they monitor your store. If you open it, sometimes they just have to burn it, or maybe they kidnap you, something like that. There are many cases of people being kidnapped because they kind of disrespected the rules of the land, as they call it. So those who are wise just don't want to lose their business places. That's why you see these places are completely closed. Nobody is leaving his or her business place open for fear of the unknown. If you value your business and your life, then you should respect it because we really don't know who is putting the rules, but we know that people are being affected, people die, people's business places get burnt. Many bad things happen to people for disrespecting this. So we have to respect it. Like, I've never done this in my life. I've never left on a ghost town day or traveled on a ghost town day. I've never ever in my life done that. Today was a big risk I took. Like, I'm still trying to assess it if I actually took this risk, because I usually don't do this because I'm scared. You guys can move like this and then they just stop the car and then burn the car or something. Like, I think just within this same week, they stopped a car, shot the driver and one of the passenger. I think that was in Kumba. One of the passengers wanted to drive the car and they also shot everybody or something like that. So it's just like, when they put rules, respect it. Don't bother that I'm in this car making this video and trying to explain to you people what's going on. This is bad. This is risky. Okay, I don't know what's ahead. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what will happen. So I was actually supposed to respect this with all my heart. But for some reasons, what I was going to do in Limbe was far, far important. It was a matter of life and death, so I had to go. That's why I took all these risks. So as you guys can see, this still part of Mutengene going down towards Limbe. You see, it's closed. Here in Mutengene, we don't even find taxis. In Buea, you will see taxis moving up and down, moving from place to place. But in Mutengene, it's not possible. And then just around this area here in Mutengene, when you cross the bridge, I think around the end of Mutengene, after that Bingo Baptist Hospital, there's also a school there, a big school. I don't know if it's a primary school or a secondary school. I don't know. We are going there. You guys will see the school that I'm talking about. There's a school there and it's obviously supposed to be running. But on this day, the school was actually closed. No students, nothing. The place is just empty, quiet, and people are just staying quiet to respect it, to see what happens and what does not happen. You know, people always have to try and see if something goes wrong. Okay, they respect, and if nothing goes wrong, well, the next day everybody is back to normal. So within these days, things have been happening in Buea, shooting, burning of cars and stuffs like that. So nobody wanted to risk it. Everybody was just keeping their cool and they were like, no, let me not go and put myself in a situation that I will have to regret it. So you see, this is a school campus. On a regular school day, you will see students running out here, playing, but it's closed. Nobody is there. There are no teachers, no students, no pupil, nothing. This campus is just completely closed and they're observing the ghost town, ghost week, to see how far it goes, to see what comes out of it. And if something goes wrong, well, they won't come to school. But if nothing goes wrong, well, things will start back. But for the past week, nobody came here. The place has just been like this. It has been quiet. This is a big school campus, as you're seeing. You know, if classes are going on, you must obviously see a student outside. But there was no student outside. I mean, not even one. There was nobody. So far from Buea to Mutengene, like up to this level here in Mutengene, there's nobody. This is a primary school. And yeah, there's nobody in school. Nobody will send their babies to school to face whatever is there. So yeah, but this is another school, a government school. This one, there's a police checkpoint here, a big checkpoint. You see students now. Yeah, this is what happened on a regular school day. Students are here because there is a big police control point here, and they kind of feel safer coming here since they'll be protected by the military or something like that. So that's why you see students are here. If not, you will not see any students. This is the only place in this Mutengene where we have classes going on. Apart from this, I've not seen any. Okay, now we are in Limbe. In Limbe, the situation isn't like it is in the other parts we've seen so far. Limbe was not even respecting anything. Life was going on smoothly in Limbe. You see, these are students. They are standing on the road. So many of them. Almost all the, in fact, all the schools in Limbe are going on smoothly. There was no ghost town or ghost week there. These are students standing by the roadside waiting for taxis to take them. Taxis were moving freely on the way. Economic activities are going smoothly. Like when I go to Limbe, I was shocked. I was like, which other part of English speaking Cameroon is this? Because this place has more life than the other parts. So Limbe had no issue. You guys can see the students now. This is a government school, GBHS Limbe. The students are coming back freely. They are not even scared. They are not shaking. They are not afraid of anything. They went them to school and they are coming them back. So here in Limbe, the situation was not tense. It was just tense in Buea, Kumba, Mutengene, but not in Limbe. Limbe was fine. So if you've been watching from the beginning right up to now, I want to say thank you so, so much. Please don't go without subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below of what you think of this video. And yeah, when you subscribe, don't forget to turn on your post notification. So yeah guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye.